Hey there, CyberTech warriors. Welcome back to another episode of CyberTech Guard, where we dive deep into the tech world, breaking down the latest innovations and cybersecurity strategies. Today, we're tackling an important question. How can we bring zero trust principles to Wi-Fi security? Let's face it, Wi-Fi networks are everywhere, and they're often the weakest link in our digital armor. But don't worry, because we're about to explore how a cloud-based captive portal can transform the game. Alright, so let's start with the basics. What is Zero Trust? At its core, Zero Trust is a security model based on the principle of never trust, always verify. It means that no user or device is trusted automatically, even if it's inside your network. Every access request is scrutinized and authenticated. Now, how does this apply to Wi-Fi security? Traditional Wi-Fi networks rely on passwords or shared keys, which we all know can be easily compromised. Worse, once someone's inside, they often have broad access to the network, leaving sensitive data exposed. Enter the cloud-based captive portal, a solution that aligns perfectly with zero trust principles. Think of it as a digital gatekeeper for your Wi-Fi network. Here's how it works. Authentication is key. When a user connects to the Wi-Fi, the captive portal steps in, requiring them to authenticate. This could involve credentials, multi-factor authentication, MFA, or even device-based validation. By verifying identity at the outset, you ensure that only legitimate users gain access. Device profiling and risk assessment. The cloud-based portal doesn't just stop at credentials. It can profile the device trying to connect, checking for security posture, compliance with policies, or any signs of compromise. If a device fails these checks, it's either denied access or placed on a restricted network. Dynamic policies. Unlike static passwords, a zero-trust Wi-Fi setup with a captive portal allows dynamic access policies. For instance, a user connecting from an unfamiliar location or device might be prompted for additional verification, or their access could be limited to certain areas of the network. Cloud management. By hosting the captive portal in the cloud, organizations gain centralized visibility and control. Admins can monitor access in real time, deploy patches or updates instantly, and even respond to threats more efficiently. This scalability and flexibility are game changers for modern workplaces and public networks. Segmentation. Even after a user is authenticated, their access is segmented. For example, your guest Wi-Fi users won't have the same privileges as employees. This segmentation ensures that even if an attacker manages to get in, the potential damage is limited. So why should we care about bringing zero trust to Wi-Fi? Well, consider this. Public Wi-Fi networks are a hotspot for cybercriminals, and corporate networks are constantly under attack. Implementing zero trust through cloud-based captive portals means you're not just locking the front door, you're adding smart security cameras, alarm systems, and even a safe room. This approach is particularly important for businesses operating hybrid work environments, co-working spaces, or even large-scale enterprises. And with IoT devices becoming more common, securing Wi-Fi networks with zero trust is no longer optional, it's essential. That's a wrap for today's episode. Remember, Wi-Fi is often the first point of entry for attackers, but with a zero trust mindset and the right tools like a cloud-based captive portal, you can make that entry point as secure as Fort Knox. If you found today's discussion valuable, be sure to share this episode with your network, and let's continue spreading the word about smarter, stronger cybersecurity practices. Don't forget to follow CyberTech Guard for more insights. And as always, stay secure, stay vigilant, and I'll catch you in the next one.